Deeds of love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. As I said in previous episode 7, the Hebrew word for love, ahava, to give or I give, expresses the best idea of love, God's kind of love. God is a giver, He gives out of love. The word charity is the closest English to Hebrew word for love, except that English language has twitched the meaning more towards giving money, materials, or philanthropy. Even philanthropy has its root in phileo, one of Greek's word for love. The point I'm making is, that by God's design, the rule that should govern our actions and our life is selfless giving. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 is the popular love chapter of the Bible. In it the Holy Spirit, through Paul the Apostle, enumerates the characteristics of love, the characters that define a loving person. This verse also shows that all that a man is, or has, or does, amount to nothing before God, if his motive does not stem from love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 1 to 2. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass, or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries, and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing. Men are defined in this world by what they have, what a man or woman has in term of gift, spiritual or natural, talent, abilities, material possession or wealth, experiences of life, knowledge, wisdom and understanding and so on, are the criteria that places one on different societal pedestal. Here, the Bible let us know that what we are, or have is not as important to God, as what we do with it, and that the basic instinct for our action should stem from love, selfless giving. You may be a great orator, an expert on the human and angels' language, humor merchant, actor, caregiver, encourager, preacher, prophet, motivational speaker, teacher etc. What is your motive? To give yourself and what you've got to others, so that you may be a blessing to mankind, or merely to rip others off their resources? While it is not wrong to love one's self, or do things for one's own benefit, God did not design human society to function, driven solely by self-love. We are to love ourselves and love others as we love ourselves. Verse 3, And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. Love is expressed by giving, not reckless grabbing. Be as it may, one might give to gratify his or her own need to possess others, rather than to be a blessing to them. The Pharisees gave to have the honor from people. A mother might give too much affection, to her man or woman child, out of her own need for being needed, that she killed the future man and husband in him, or the woman, mother, the lady, and wife she is to become, by raising the child a baby adult. In the book of Luke chapter 15 from verse 11, risky as it may, the father of the prodigal son, granted him leave when he demanded it, knowing that this young boy is on a venture to hardship, that will awake the man in him. The father knew that it will profit him nothing, bequeathing what he had to this unlearned young son, even to giving up his own body to be burned for him, out of misconstrued parental love for this fully grown man, yet a baby adult, lurking around the house. The father sacrificed his pleasure in their mutual companionship, their fraternity, at the expense of the boy's future and maturity. He endured temporal the separation. The father placed the boy's need for maturity above his own need for the boy's fellowship. So in verse 5 of 1 Corinthians 13 chapter, Paul stated, Charity seeks not her own, not selfish, not demand her own. You will be unlovable to be selfish, and be selfless to be lovable. To be lovable is to have qualities that people find attractive, and easy to love. Love is not in demanding money, affection, attention, and perfection, but giving all our best to others and relating with others in understanding, while working towards our own personal development for the good of all. A loving and lovable person is kind and gentle, not boastful, jealous or envious. The rest of 1 Corinthians 13 chapter enumerate the qualities of lovable person. I'm reading from New Living Bible Translation paraphrase, verses 5 to 7. Love does not demand his own way, it is not irritable or touchy, does not hold grudges, and will hardly notice when others do it wrong. It is never glad in injustice, but rejoices whenever truth wins out. If you love someone, you will always be loyal to him, no matter what the cost. You will always believe in him, always expect the best of him, and always stand your ground defending him. Message by Reverend Silas Olufemi, telephone and WhatsApp number, 2348099863872, Lagos, Nigeria, voice, TTS, powered by Time of Relief.